Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here with the giveaway journal that I have been promising you guys forever, and I'm sorry that I have been MIA for the last couple weeks. I know I just released a video, and that was actually pre-recorded. It was recorded from, I don't even know, 5 days ago or something, and it took me 3 days to get that video uploaded. It actually failed once, and I had to try again, and it took 2 more days straight to upload that video. And I mean, literally like 48 hours, over 48 hours to upload that video. I don't know what the problem was, but it was a very long video, so I cannot do long videos like that again. It was just absolutely ridiculous, and I don't know what the problem was. I even had 5G. So I really struggled getting that video up. I thought I was going to have to redo the entire product review again. So that was a pain. And, but I've been going. There was some problems with Katie, and she's pregnant with my grandbaby. And, Katie, if you guys do not know, those of you that are new, is my son's, fiance, and she is like my daughter. So if you ever hear me say she's my daughter, that's because she's pretty much my adopted daughter. And she went into like premature labor. Her water broke. We were all sitting here watching a movie last Sunday night, or the Sunday before last Sunday night, I guess. And her water broke, and we ended up taking her to the hospital here in town, and they transferred her to a much larger specialty hospital that's women's and children's, and they admitted her immediately, and she was put into like the maternity ward, and they thought she was gonna end up going into labor. She was having contractions, and she had dilated, but anyway, she they were able to stop her labor and her contractions and such, and they kept it at bay for, well, until now. They are trying to keep her pregnant. That's what they keep saying. We're going to keep you pregnant as long as possible, because Emma's only, not even 4 pounds. She might be 4 pounds now, but she was not. She was 3 pounds something. I can't even remember. I think 12 ounces or something. She was small. Katie was only 31 weeks. At that point, she stayed a week, and then she's been here almost an entire week. So they were going to induce her at 34 weeks, but now they're hoping as long her water doesn't break again, because what happened was it did break, but it did reseal, and then the amniotic fluid did build back up again, which I didn't even know that could happen, but it did. And so it built back up to 10 centimeters, so she was able to continue carrying Emilia. And so as of right now, the baby's strong, the baby's healthy. I mean, she's as strong as an ox. She kicks the crap out of Katie all the time, and everything's going fine. She's just ready to come out. So we're just hoping that Katie can go longer, because the longer she carries Emilia, of course, then the more developed her lungs will be. So they did give her shots of steroids and stuff to help with Emilia's lung development and things like that. But she was in there, and it was kind of scary there for that entire week. We didn't really know what was going to happen. So I was there with her at the hospital. I stayed there, and that was an hour and a half or so away from my home. And so I wasn't able to do this giveaway. I wasn't able to really do anything. And so everything, had to be put on hold. Now Katie is home here with me and my husband, and actually Brandon's staying the night with her here tonight. And she is on complete bed rest, just like she was at the hospital. And so I'm taking care of her here at the house. And so we are just taking it one day at a time. She has to go see it's a specialist, I forget what they are called, but it's a, like an emergency delivery doctor. I don't even know. I forget now the name of it. It was crazy, but she has to see them it's high risk labor. I know that. every Tuesday. And it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. And so she goes every Tuesday, and she has to pack a bag. So if something happens, excuse me, and her amniotic fluid is low, or her water has broken or anything like that, then she will have to stay, and they will admit her, and there's a very high chance that they will just induce her labor. So, you know, her bag has to be packed, my bag has to be packed, and we have to go there, you know, thinking that we could possibly be staying there again. So that's, you know, Tuesday. And of course, at any point in time, her water could break, because now it's much easier for her water to break. So that's why she's on bed rest. She can't do anything except to get up and go to the bathroom. She has had a shower, and, you know, that's it. She can shower and go to the bathroom, nothing else. And so it's, you know, very stressful for me, because I'm so concerned about their health. Nothing else. I mean, it's easy to take care of Katie. There's nothing much to it. It's just I'm stressed out because I'm worried about their health. Like I said, they're not worried about Emma because she's a very strong baby. They don't think there's anything wrong. That, you know, they think she'll be fine. I'm just concerned about everything in general. And, you know, this time last year is when my mom and I and Richard went to the beach, and that was my mom's vacation. And then after we came back, she started not to feel good. And then in September, the beginning of October or something, she got sick. And that's when she had her heart attack and ended up in the hospital. And I had her in and out of hospitals until she died in December. So this is just a really hard time for me anyway. And just being in the hospital right now has just not been the best thing for me. So it's just, I'm just stressed out a lot, but I'm trying to get my mind off of things. I'm trying to do a lot of journals and catch up on some unfinished projects that I've been terrible about starting journals and not finishing them. So I have journals surrounding me everywhere. I've got so many design team projects for Lidia that I started or printed the kits off for, because she can pop out kits like they are just continually, weekly. She's like, I got a new kit, I got a new kit. I can't make journals that quick. I'm like, I don't know how she does it, because I just cannot make a journal that quick. I have one I'm doing right now, and I worked on this at the hospital. Well, not even at the hospital, it was back in my hotel room, but this is a design team project for Lidia. And I mean, this kit it's daisies, and there's different, there's like got it all wrote down, which I'll tell about it later, but I mean, I used like a spring kit and stuff in this. I mean, that's how long ago these kits were, but they're gorgeous, and I think it's very autumnal too. I mean, the colors, because they're the darker, you know, like the golden colors. They're not bright yellows and stuff, and I think it could be used even in the fall. I think it's beautiful, and I love it, but, you know, I'm working on that. And I mean, I have so many of her kits just printed out, ready to be used, but I don't know when I can get to every one of those journals. It's just because she's already made like 3 since I've been going, and I can't keep up with her. But anyway, that's where I've been, and a little bit about me catching up with my life. So let's get on to the giveaway. I have 2 things to give away. Let me get a drink real quick. My journal that I've been making for you, which this thing is a chunk. It is so heavy. I hate to pay the shipping cost for this thing. It is heavy, and because of that, this is only going to be the U.S. only. I mean, I could not afford to pay the international shipping for this, but I am going to do something for international. If I want to keep this open, so what I want to do is I want to have international. If you are international and you win, I want to buy you an entire kit from Lidia's shop. So Lidia is  and so I will contact Lidia. She doesn't even know I'm doing this yet, but I will contact her, and I will myself will buy the kit, and you can pick out the kit you want, and then I will purchase the kit, and then she can send it to you. Excuse me. That way I can still honor my overseas and such. Anybody that is not in the United States, if you win, I want to still give you something. But this journal is just too heavy, as you can see, to ship overseas. I hate to ship it here, for that matter. This thing is, it's a bigger one. It is 9.5 inches long. This one's a tall one. And this is, I think it's 4.5. Yeah, it's 4.5. And this is tied tight. Excuse me. This is a flip-flop journal. And it is 1 and... Let's see. Oh, I don't even know how to measure it like this. It's like 1 3/4. And that's with this thing tied tight. I mean, I'm holding it down. So, to make it even, I'd say it's like 1.5. But... I mean, it is full. This thing is full, which we're going to go through it. There's also an envelope that I have made, and I wrapped, there is some Velcro here, and I wrapped this large butterfly around, and it is full of ephemera, like all the little bits and pieces that I did not use, and there is a lot, as you can see down in there. They are all in this. So, if you guys watched the first part of the first video, excuse me, where I was making this, you've seen all that ephemera I cut out. It's here. So there's that. So I'm going to go through this. I am so sorry. Excuse me. My throat is so dry. The second part of the giveaway is this Psalms Bible. It's just the Psalms, and this is the English Standard Version. This is from my good friend Sylvia. She wanted to send something for this giveaway. She wanted to add something, and she had one of these. She had sent me one. She has one, and she had an extra one, and she wanted to donate this for the giveaway. So this is from Sylvia, and so there's going to be a second place winner, and this is going to be it. Now, if we have an international winner, there'll be 3 winners, but if there is just a U.S. winner, then, you know, this will be for the second winner. And it is just the Psalms, which I love this. I keep it by my bed because it's nice just to read through the Psalms continually. So this is a really nice, thick paged book, so you can actually just highlight, underline it, whatever you would like to do. And so that is the second place winner. So there'll be 2 drawings for this. So I wanted to thank Sylvia. Thank you so much for that. And I didn't want to forget it. I kept putting it with this so I would not forget. I kept telling her, I was like, I'm going to forget it. I'm going to forget it. So here is the journal. Let's go through this. I've just tied some sari silk around it. I like to tie mine around twice. It just, I think it adds more. I did not add a lot of ruffles on this one on the outside because I added so much, and I added a lot of stuff at the top. I can't hardly get it in frame. So there's a lot of toppers on these, but not on the sides. The front, I showed you guys the front in the one video on the front cover. There's just lots of layering with all the little embellishment die cuts. There's, they're up on like the foam, I don't know what you call this little foam. The 3D foam, like, you know, the sticky foam. That's what this is all on. So these butterflies are as well. And this, when you open it up, you can see the butterflies there. And this is all pushed behind or layered up behind the fence. And the flowers and the watering can. You got butterflies. And this girl's catching butterflies. And it looks like, you know, they're all coming from her. And then on this side, we've just got, this is just a blank page. You could put a picture or a journaling card here, whatever you want. And then this, got to keep making sure I'm in frame. This is a pocket or a tuck spot. And I just added lots of different things in this journal. So not only are all of her embellishments or ephemera pieces from the kit. Not embellishments, but I added a bunch of ephemera as well from the I can't even think. So like the review I just did, okay, those papers and things like that, I had a bunch from Your Creative Studio and things, and I went through them and I grabbed a bunch of different pieces and I just tucked them in everywhere. So you're going to see a lot of things like that in here, and it's been a little while since I did it, so I don't even know what's everywhere. Here is a large tag that I made. I think I showed these tags, but I'm not even sure now. Here's a little pocket. And I don't know why there's nothing else in there. I think I forgot, but there's a little garden stick thing. It says bloom. I don't even know what that's called. I think there should have been another journaling tag there. And so these are from Your Creative Studios. And you could write on either side. And then I added a lot of this paper. I love this paper. I have a paper pad here. And I think Sylvia gave it to me, but I'm not sure. This is like one of my favorite paper pads, and it's all florals. And it's a nice, it's thin, but not too thin. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's perfect texture, and it's perfect thickness. You could use it for just writing, or you could use it to decoupage, collage, whatever. And then I added some lace up here at the top of this pocket. And here's another, this is a large tag journaling card that I made. I did not take any pictures of this journal. I don't know why. Here is the center of this one, which I love the red. And then here's a coffee dyed piece of just journaling paper. One of her beautiful cards. And this kit I told before, but I'll tell again. There's two different kits here. These are from Shabby Art Boutique. One of them is the Picket Fence. And the other one, you can get that in her Etsy shop. The other one is not available unless you're in her craft room kit. In the craft room, which is a group that you have to pay monthly to be in. And it is the name of the kit is, I don't remember. I told it in the, I'll remember here in a minute. But Picking Gardens, and what's the other one? It's the Flower Cart. That's what it's called. The Flower Cart. And this is more things, different things from Your Creative Studio that I just gathered up to add in here. There's vellum pieces, there's stickers, there's different labels and such that could be added throughout the journal just to decorate. You gotta have decorating pieces, things to just embellish with. Here's another large tag. This journal is so pretty, guys. I just love this journal, how it turned out. And I love these girls. They remind me of the Holly Hobby. Is that right? Holly Hobby. I tell you what, I have said that ever since Hobby Lobby come out. I can't say Holly Hobby now. I'm always messing that up. I put a blue library card in here, and on the library card pocket, I added a little doily and this flower cart, no, not a cart, the flower, thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, my famous words. And then there's the little bluebird, not the flower cart. Flower cart's the name of the kit. It's the, what are these things called? It's a wash tub thing. Let me tell you a story about a wash tub. I had a very, very nice vintage old wash tub out there. Perfect, round, beautiful, big one. And it was my husband's, and he gave it to me. And I was like, this is perfect. I'm going to plant all my mom's hens and chicks. If you guys don't know what they are like they're not a flower, but they are a succulent. okay? And my mom grew a bunch of them, and I wanted to plant them in that. And my husband had just put his new side-by-side in the driveway beside of my Jeep. Oh, and here's some. I'm just showing you these as I'm talking. And I went out there, and he had run over that thing. Smashed it. Like, completely smashed it. Didn't even feel it. He's like, well, I didn't know I did it. I'm like, you didn't feel that? How could you not feel that? He's like, I didn't feel it. I put some lace up there. That's like the eyelet trimmed lace. This is from your Creative Studios. Yeah, he smashed that thing all to pieces. I was so mad at him. And he just laughed. He thought that was so funny. I was like, that's not funny. Oh, I'm so frustrated with him. There's another tag. And I just used these pre-bought tags. I bought a ton of those tags on Amazon. And I got a really good deal. Of course, you have to buy a lot of them. If you want to get a good deal, you got to buy a lot of them. Just like you would, you know, purchase them and then turn around and sell them. There's a pink guest check. But it was worth it for me because I used so many. I bought 1,000 of them, guys. Me and my mom bought them a long time ago. Look at the little butterflies and the white doilies. Aren't those pretty? I loved this page. And I still have some. Like, I bought them probably 2 years ago, and I still have some. So, you know, if you're going to use a lot of tags, of course, I make my journals and sell them, so it was worth it for me. If I was doing it just for a hobby, I would have never spent that much money on tags, but it wasn't even that much, to be honest. I mean, it still could be worth it for somebody just doing it as a hobby. That paper is just so pretty. Look at that. I love the colors, how they're just nice and muted. You know, they're like pastel. They're not real bright. And then this is, again, from your Creative Studio. And I love Carrie Ann's kits. They're just so pretty. And her birds and things that she paints are just beautiful. And of course, she'll paint, you know, the little details and stuff. And then she uses other things digitally and it enhances them. And then she'll use them, you know, some of the patterns over. But she still does a lot of the painting for her, you know, her animals and stuff, which is just darling. So I love it. You know, I'm not sure about her backgrounds and stuff, you know, a lot of that, but I do know that she does a lot of the painting. And I made that little journaling card. I just layered up a bunch of stuff, and I put it on her some of her background paper. I just cut a bunch of the background paper out, printed it on cardstock, and then cut it out. And then that's just one of her elements that I just cut out, made a pocket. Coffee dyed paper. And this lined paper, all the lined paper that was on there, I don't know if I told you guys, but that's all, is this one too? I think it is. All the lined paper usually is a Johanna cloth. I use all of hers, all her, ledgers and stuff. I use all her stuff. Isn't that cute? The pinks and blues is really pretty. Was that way? I guess it was. And here's the center of this one. This is a 5 signature. So this is a big one. This is a flash card, a vintage flash card. I think it's vintage. It was given to me in some vintage stuff I bought, so as far as I know, it's vintage. And that's just one of the elements that I cut out. Here is a vintage time card right here. That's nice and thick too. That's a nice one. Some more paper. Where my time was. some more paper to collage with or whatever. Plenty of journaling room. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh, there's birds. I just layered all that up. That's all layered. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 different elements there. So I just put all that together and made a cute little scene. And then her. Isn't she cute? Oh my gosh, they're just adorable. I would love to make another journal with this kit. This would make the most beautiful gardening kit. I mean, of course, that's what, I mean, journal, not kit. Lisa, journal. Of course, that's what it was for. And I could so see me making a really nice journal with this, like a gardening journal, but I just did not have time this year, so, and I'm into flip-flops right now, so that's like pretty much all I'm making. I'm just obsessed with these things. I did just make a ring-bound journal for myself. Me and Sylvia made us both one for a faith study we're doing. I didn't show this side, did I? No. There's her. She's cute. And then this little pocket here has another card that I put in there for journaling. Or you could put anything in there. You can take anything out of here and just move it all around. There's another card I made. Right there. I love that one too. I just layered things up. 1, 2, 3, 4 different elements on that page as well. Or card. And I just used some of her background for that. And then some more elements here. I'm going to keep that out there somewhere. I'm going to put that in the front that I missed putting something in. More paper. Yeah, I mean, I really filled this thing up. Look at the blue butterflies on the blue paper. I just love that. I kind of stuck with colors on each page. So if you've noticed, there was pinks on the pinks and blues on the blues and reds on the reds. And then there's a coffee dyed, where is that? I can't reach down there. Time card. I like that one too. I love the different colors in that. And there's that little girl. There goes. And this one here, there's lots of birds in this kit. And this one actually just flips open. So it shows vintage music paper. It's nice and thick too. There's another card I made, and this is some background paper, and then I just put the butterfly and the bike and the 2 flowers there. So, and then in this pocket, which I added some lace up here at the top, I love this red paper. I put this little picket fence here, and then I added one of these cards. It's double-sided, and that is from your Creative Studios. And this little wheelbarrow, all this stuff I fussy cut out. It took me forever. It took me like 2 days. Look at that bike. Aren't those just so cute? My goodness. And then this little arrangement of flowers. Somebody's going to have a lot of fun with this journal. And then here is a pocket. And so this pocket you just score and then fold in, but it's too wide. So I figured you could put it on the side and then have a tuck spot, you know, sideways somewhere. But I left that up to whoever got the journal. And I love this little wheelbarrow. It's got a little bird that says bloom. It's cute. And then here is one, and there's some lace up here at the top there. Some more paper. All the paper is different. I chose different pieces out of the entire book, so none of the paper is the same. All that paper that's in here is different. And I think this is the last signature. Yes. So this is the 5th signature here. I love this spread. Excuse me, with the pinks and the reds. I did not like this paper on my computer screen. I did not like it, and I thought I needed another page, so I printed it out, and it ended up being one of my favorites. Is that not hilarious? Like, you don't know what it really looks like until you print it out. And that right there was a lesson for me to make sure to print out everything and then to go back and check. I mean, then to, you know, look at it, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. You can always use it for something. You can always, you know, decoupage on it, or collage on it. There's just 2 stickers in this little thing. Then here's some more paper. I don't know why my throat is so dry. Here is another tag I made. And this is some stationery. There was stationery throughout. I'm sure you guys seen that. These are some stickers from your creative studio. And of course, it's birds. There's lots of birds, butterflies, and flowers. And here's a center, which we got, again, doilies and butterflies. And that idea, which usually they're the corners down here or something, or even up the top, but I got that idea from Yvonne years ago. I hadn't done it in a long time. Here's another guest check. This one is the green one instead of the pink one. So I've added one of each. And a journaling card with a scarecrow. My video is getting really long. More paper from your creative studio. I've not got a box from them in a while. I really like getting their boxes. There's a journaling card. And here is another just paper. Actually, that one doesn't have anything either, so I'll just put that one there. So the other one only had one thing. Here is another journaling card I made with just a bunch of different things. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements layered up on that one. Here's another. Should I put that over? I did. Seed packet is what these are. These are little seed packets, and this one has some different vellum pieces in it. You can see those little things, and then you can just use them throughout the journal. And this folds out right here. So, like I said, there's lots of room for journaling, especially on your journaling cards and tags and stuff, but there's still plenty of room to write. And there's this tag here. So pretty. And then up here on this, there's this paper here. And this one here. Oh my goodness, I'm at 33 minutes already. And then there's lace up here too. Still, I'm not going to get a short video, am I? Okay, and then that's the back. So there is that one. So, to enter, to win, you have got to be a subscriber, and I will check, because I can check that now. They made that very nice for us. Leave a comment and tell me what your favorite thing about this journal was. And like the video, that helps me. And that's it, I guess. So just be a subscriber and leave a comment telling me what your favorite thing about the inside of the journal was. And yeah, that's all. And I will, so I don't know when I'm going to end it. Today is, what is today? I don't even know what is today. This will be Friday when it's going up. So this will be Friday I don't even know what today is. Guys, what is today? Friday the what? I don't know. And I can't see my calendar, and I'm recording with my phone, so this is terrible. Friday the what? Is it the 19th? Or the 18th, I mean? Is today the 18th already? I think it's the 18th. So, I guess I'll run 1 week, so it'll be next Friday. So I think today's the 18th, so we'll run to the 25th. So we'll go from Friday to Friday, so that will give everybody time. So yeah, just leave me a comment and make sure you're a subscriber and like my video. So thank you guys all for watching, and I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you soon. Bye.